Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The one and only Sydney Sweeney joins us. Sydney, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Tom Hanks and Robin Wright in my favorite movie of the year. Guys, thanks so much for joining the show.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
One of my all-time favorites, Vince Vaughn, joins us right now. Vince, thanks, man.
Oh, great to be with you, Brad, and great to be talking to Houston. Good morning to you.
We got Owen Wilson. We got Judy Greer. Thanks for joining the show, guys.
Thank you.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
We got Anna Sawai joining the show. Anna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Brad.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking at talking me funny, lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Paris Hilton, the infinite icon herself, is on the show. Paris, love the film.
Thank you. I'm so proud of it.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Well, joining me right now is an icon of the sport of MMA, and she's making her grand return back to the octagon on Netflix against one of the other biggest stars that the sport has ever seen, Ronda Rousey. She is the one and only Gina Carano. Gina, thank you so much for the time. Congrats on this upcoming fight.
Thank you. Thank you. Doesn't it feel great? Is it just me, or does this just have like such amazing energy behind it?
The energy's incredible. And I was watching the press conference yesterday, and Ronda said something about it being the biggest MMA fight in history. And at first, you're jarred by it. And then when you start to think about it, you're like, you know what? She's got a great point. This actually might be the biggest MMA fight in history. Like, has that set in with you?
Well, it's just, somebody brought up something, an old school coach brought up something. He's like, we never got to see some of those really great fights that we wanted to see. Like, we never got to see Randy Couture versus Fedor, right?
Right.
But we're getting to see Carano versus Rousey. And I mean, that is just like, I don't know. And what I really love about Ronda is that she speaks life into the event. She speaks life into, and that's something there's something to be said about that. Like, why not dream big? Why not go big and feel like, yeah, okay, it could be, let's go for it, So people like to give her a hard time. And I'm like, she's speaking life into our event. So,
but also truth. I mean, Netflix is the biggest platform in the world. We saw what Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua did numbers-wise. We saw what Jake and Tyson did numbers-wise. The people are there worldwide. And this is the first MMA card. And not only are y'all the headliner, but the undercard is phenomenal. I mean, Nate Diaz and Mike Perry, Francis Ngannou. This is an insane card.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm up there like such a fan. I'm like, oh my gosh, like Nate Diaz and Mike Perry. Like, I'm just like, oh, how did I get here?
Well, now, look, obviously, Ronda took some time away. You took some time away from the sport, and you going back into a fight camp. What has felt like natural, like, okay, this is muscle memory, and what has felt like, oh my God, I can't believe I used to do this?
Like the Muay Thai, and that's obviously, it's just in my bones. Sure. That came back very naturally. But the MMA side of things, it's my favorite thing to do now. I feel like I'm a much better, more rounded MMA fighter. And my favorite thing is to make my coaches laugh, because they're like, wait, you're going to go for, oh, okay. You're going to go for that, and it's so funny to me that happens. And so I'm full of surprises. I I learn every single day about like how to play this game. And it's just, it's been so fun And everybody's like, wow, you're pretty flexible. Wow, you're pretty good there. And like everybody's just so surprised all the time. And I'm like, okay, I'll just keep on surprising you.
I think I even heard you say like, what was it? Your neighbor didn't even know that you were a fighter, and I couldn't believe it.
Right. Yeah, no, he like Norm. Norm. I was like, yeah, I used to fight, and he's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, and I'm gonna have a fight coming up, and he's like, okay, all right, right. Like he was just totally hilarious about it, and I can't wait till because he's gonna watch it, and he has no idea that I have this side of me, this aggressive physical side of me. And so it's probably been pretty funny for him to watch.
Well, at the presser, obviously you and Ronda, it seems like, Joe, you have a great relationship with each other, and you were the only fight that she wanted to be able to come back to. I know you went through other channels, and now, boom, we're here at Netflix. Do you feel like you have to have like a built-in animosity to go out there and do your job at the highest of levels? Or is it just, I'm a competitor, when I'm in there, all that goes away? The love and respect for somebody kind of goes out the window because I'm going out there to win.
Well, I feel like this is strangely unique.
Yeah.
Because I think that we both really do like each other. And I like her even more every time I see her. And but there's almost like this attraction to I think we both want to prove to each other who we are in that ring and in that cage. I think it's going to be pretty violent because we both have so much respect for each other that we want to show it. Like I want to show her what she's been chasing all these years. I want to show her how I feel because I respect her. And that is a whole different feeling I've never felt before. But it's actually given me life. So it's given me motivation. It's given me something so much, like I look forward to that intimacy that we're going to experience in there. Because it's a very intimate thing, fighting. People don't look at it like that, but it's a proper word for it. And I expect the same out of her. I think she wants to give me her best. She wants to give the world her best. And that is, I think, a recipe for a really good fight.
When they always say like the old term is styles makes fights. And I think people talked about Carano and Rousey for so long because stylistically it's an interesting matchup between Muay Thai, between your striking, her judo, obviously her ground game is what brought her to the dance. How do you see y'all counteracting one another? Because you have to feel pretty good on your feet against Ronda.
No, I don't. It's not that I don't feel good. I feel like I'm not going to listen to internet drama about her shadowboxing. I feel like she's had enough time to very much improve.
Sure.
I feel like she obviously feels very confident, right? She's very confident. I don't think she knows what to really expect from me. I'm a bit of a unique mystery to everyone. I don't think anybody really knows what to expect. And I'm also a different energy when you stand in front of me. And I've confirmed that through sparring partners. I move differently, so you can try to train for me, but I'm different. So I think that she can train for me all she wants with whatever, stand-up fighters. But I'm old school. I have something that they don't kind of sometimes teach anymore. So I'm very creative and unique in the way I think about like my favorite thing is like surprising my coaches. They're like, whoa, like where did that come? And that comes every week. They're like, where did that come from? Who taught her that? And I'm like, no, I'm just letting go more, and I'm free to kind of so to answer your question, yeah, stylistically it appears on paper to be stand up versus a grappler, but I've never, like when I fought Tanya Evinger, I'd never been hit so hard by a woman. And she's a wrestler. And so I learned from then, like, you just don't know. And I ended up rear naked choking her out. So you really just don't know, and you have to be really prepared. And I think if you're not thinking that way, then you're not thinking about winning.
Well, I wonder, like, Okay, and again, I appreciate your time, and it's just fascinating because obviously you spend a lot of time acting and in a different creative realm. And I've heard you even say you want to go and direct and you want to write maybe a short or a feature or whatever. And I think that you'd be awesome in whatever you choose to do. You've proven that so far that anything you set your mind to, you're incredible at. But I wonder, does that creativity help in the sport of MMA? Where you can think outside the box and bring in these different ideas because your mind is already kind of turning in that realm.
Well, Conor McGregor is a wonderful example. He is so creative and he doesn't box himself in to, just one line of thinking. His mind is so open to, I think, whatever. And it's a beautiful thing. It can be, a hard thing to control.
Sure.
But and point in the right direction. And obviously you don't want to do something super stupid thinking you're doing something really savvy, right? So I don't want to get I want to stick to the game plan, but know that I'm not limited and that ultimately I have to feel free in there, and I can't be afraid of, oh shoot, she's going to toss me. I'm going to end up on the ground with one of the best in the world, because I have been on the ground, and I've been training on the ground, and I don't put that out on social media because I don't want people to kind of see that. That's old school too. Like from old school, we don't put our training out there. The only
you don't want to give
why,
any tape to your opponent. You don't want to give them any insight.
No, and that's like why, and that's how I know she's so confident, is because she's putting it out there. She's doing it in a very interesting way. Like she'll post like old videos, so I know what she's doing. But yeah, no, like I don't want to give anything out because if she sees just that little bit of how I'm doing this certain thing, she's going to know. So I'd rather her figure it out in the cage.
Well, that's what she's going to do. In the biggest MMA fight in history, y'all are going to make history. Netflix in May, Gina Carano, just congratulations on all your success. It's really awesome to see you out here making the rounds and back in the sport of MMA. And if you go out and direct and you write, I'm all for it. You have a fan in me.
Thank
so I
you.
appreciate you taking the time, Gina.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on.